Bottom of the 8th inning here at Carson Park. The Express leading 6-5, and the Mallards have turned things over to their closer, Matt Milroy, trying to keep this a one-run ball game. Milroy, a 6'3", 205-pound junior from Illinois. And he is making his 20th appearance of the year. He's 2-2, 6 saves, a 2.84 ERA. In 25 1/3 innings, he's allowed 9 runs, 8 earned on 20 hits. He's walked 8 and struck out 41. He'll face the bottom of the Express order. 7, 8, and 9, Kincaid, Vaca, Albritton. Milroy's first pitch, bunt shown, pulled back on the 92-mile-an-hour fastball that's called a ball. And the count 1-0, and I'm not sure where that one missed. 1 ball, no strikes as Milroy delivers, and he has a strike at the knees on the inner half, and the count 1-1. Kincaid is 0 for 1, a strikeout. He's walked twice and scored a run, the 1-1. Chopped towards third, but foul, and the count 1-2. Kincaid hitting .315, a home run, and 5 runs batted in. Six runs on just 4 hits tonight for the Express. And they lead it 6-5. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. A 94-mile-an-hour fastball from the right-hander. The Express helped in large part by an error by Michael Handel. Here's a fly ball deep down the line and left, and it's a foul ball. Just foul outside of the foul pole. And off the wall. Would have been extra bases for Kincaid. Instead, he'll come back to the plate in a 2-2 count. The error by Handel allowed a second run to score and didn't get it out for the Mallards, and another run would score later in the inning. A run was sure to score on the ground ball to him. It should have been a double play, and it would have made it a 5-4 game. Instead, it tied a 5-3 game. Instead, it allowed 2 runs in, made it a 5-4 game, and then Shober and an RBI ground out later in the inning to make it 5-5. Parker hit with a solo homer in the 7th. It is 6-5. The payoff pitch, base hit to right for Kincaid, the leadoff man on here in the bottom of the 8th. Just the 5th hit for the Express. The first from Ben. And that'll bring up Tony Vaca. It was 0 for 1, a ground out to second, but the error by Handel on his ground out allowed 2 runs to score. He did pick up 1 RBI on the ground out, and he's walked twice, also scored a run. Hitting .333, 3 doubles, and 9 runs batted in. Milroy's first pitch inside, 1-0. The on-plate umpire looking like he was going to come up with a strike call. Must have been just lifting his hand to signal inside. As Milroy sets, Kincaid 2 stolen bases in 4 attempts, and a fastball is in there on the inner half, 1-1. Albritton on deck, top of the order, Shober to follow. Express looking for insurance runs heading to the 9th as the closer, Malin Zimmerman, throws in the bullpen. And a fastball high, and the count 2-1. Zimmerman leads the team in saves with 7. He only had 2 when the first closer, Mikel Silva, tore his UCL. He since then has picked up 5 as a check swing, a pitch that was low and in. He did not go around, the count 3-1. And the 7 saves for Zimmerman has him tied for 5th all-time in single-season franchise history. In saves. As a pitch misses for a ball, a walk, and there's runners at first and second. Nobody out for the Express here in the 8th inning. That'll bring up Alex Albritton. 0 for 3. He has popped to third, grounded to third, and struck out. Zimmerman's 7 saves have him tied for 5th all-time with Nick Feldman in a single season. Feldman with 7 saves back in 2005. Another save for Zimmerman would get him to 8, which would tie him for 4th all-time with Cole Calhoun, who reached that marker in 2008. Cole Calhoun has 2 of the top 5 single-season save marks for the Express. 8 in 08, 14 in 07. That's the most ever in a season for the Express. An unreachable number for Zimmerman, as he cannot throw in more than 2 consecutive days in the Northwoods League. So he and Mose can throw 5 times. Mose can throw 5 times here in this final week of the year. He could get up as high as 12, which would tie him for 3rd all-time. Pitch low and away to Albritton, 1-0. He's looking to bunt here, move the runners both into scoring position. As Milroy sets the 1-0 offering. Popped up behind home. Moody's not going to get to it, and the count's 1-1. Auburn's got to get that down for the Express. Both teams having trouble with the sack bunt here tonight. I believe there's been just 1 successful sack bunt over the course of the evening. The 1-1 from Matt Milroy to Alex Albritton is a calm strike on the outer half, and the count 1-2. And now Albritton will have to swing away. He thought it was low, pulled the bat back. One ball, 2 strikes. Milroy is set, and he'll step off. It's Shober then Forney due up for the Express to follow Albritton. Milroy praying for a ground ball here to get him a double play and get him to within 1 out of being out of the inning. His 1-2 offering, chopped in front of the plate, out to the mound. Milroy only 1 play to first in time on the fielder's choice, 1-3. The put out, it'll do the job of the sacrifice bunt and move the runners to 2nd and 3rd. Though he can't get the sack bunt down in Albritton, but he does the next best thing, a high chopper to the mound, and the fielder's choice leaving only 1 play to first, and now to bring up Shober, who was 1 for 4, an RBI double in the 3rd, RBI ground out in the 6th. And he bats here with runners at 2nd and 3rd. Infield drawn in for the Mallards, outfield as well. Trying to cut down a runner at the plate on a base hit. The first offering, swing and a miss through the curveball. And the count, no balls and 1 strike. Shober hitting .273, 3 homers, 20 runs batted in. As Milroy sets in his 0-1 offering. Low and away. Came right back with the same pitch, and this time Shober didn't chase. The count even, a ball and a strike. Shober, the 6th player on the Express this summer to reach 20 RBIs. Fisher has 33 to lead the way. And then comes Shefford and Forney with 29. Addison with 27, Tidwell with 26. As a strike on the outer half to count 1-2. Those last 2 no longer with the team. As Addison went down with a knee injury, DeMarcus left yesterday during the off day. 1-2 for Shober as Milroy sets, checks on the runners, and fires to the plate. Ground ball past the diving Barney into the left field corner. 1 run will score. Bealey being waved around. He's going to score as well. A 2 RBI double for Shober. And the Express lead 8-5. Another Hogs and Hops RBI for Ryan Shober. Make sure to check out the Hogs and Hops Beer and Rib Festival Saturday, September 3rd at Carson Park. Shober with 4 runs batted in this game. It is 8-5. And now 40 to the plate. 0 for 3. Has flown to left, struck out, grounded to 3rd and walked. And he swings through the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Shober's singling passage drawn in infield between Barna and the third base bag. doubling past the drawn-in infield. As a pitch misses high, the count 1-1. Is ball down the left field line. The left fielder, Parr, wasn't able to track it down quick enough to get the play at the plate. And the Express with a pair of runs. As a pitch high, 2-1. They now lead it 8-5. Express scoring 4 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, 2 here in the 8th. They get another run, and Zimmerman won't have a chance for a save. He is ready to go in the bullpen. The 2-1 offering. Called strike, outer half, with a fastball at 90 miles per hour. The count 2-2. Fortney hitting .345, 5 homers, 29 runs batted in. Milroy sets his 2-2. Swing and a miss. And Forney down on strikes for the second time tonight. That'll be 2 away now for Zac Fisher, who's 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and groundouts to second and third. Fisher hitting .301, 5 homers, a team high, 33 runs batted in. Milroy sets his first pitch. Outside, 1-0. Express have scored off of every pitcher the Mallards have thrown out there tonight. 1 off of Crawford, 4 off of Clement, 1 off of Schmitz, and now 2 off of Milroy. The 1-0 for Fisher. Fly ball deep and high to right center. No doubt about it. A 2-run shot. It is 10-5. Fisher is now second all-time in single-season RBIs in franchise history, his 34th and 35th of the year, as he leapfrogs Andrew Leonard, and the Express a 10-5 lead here in the 8th. The first pitch for Sheffert, chopped towards short. Charging in Scanlon on the run to first in time. That'll retire the Express. Well, they get 4 runs on 3 hits. A 2 RBI double to Shober and a 2-run blast from Fisher. And at the end of 8 full, it is 10-5. The Express on top of the Mallards. You're listening to Eau Claire Express Baseball on News Talk 790 WAYY. WAYY.